Is there a different Alex?
Times, yes.
Okay, who's he?
He used to manifest himself as a physical hallucination, but now he's just a voice.
Is he still with us?
Yes.
Is he here today?
Yes.
Where is he now?
What is in my hair?
He's there, is he? What, behind you, or...?
It's... Yeah, like it's coming from behind me, but also in my head.
This is footage from a police interview which was conducted after the unprovoked murder of 83-year-old Peter Wrighton. Please watch the whole video to watch the full interview and find out what happened in this senseless case. If you do end up enjoying the content, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Today's video will be about the murder of Peter Wrighton, which was committed by a former paratrooper called Alexander Palmer, aged 24. He repeatedly stabbed Peter so viciously in the throat and eye that police first thought they had actually been savaged by an animal and not actually by a human. Former retired BT engineer Peter Wrighton suffered 9 wounds to his neck and another 22 to his body before his corpse was dragged under brambles in woods at East Harling. In his police interview that I showed a clip of at the start of the video and we'll be showing the full video towards the end, Alexander Palmer denied killing Mr. Wrighton, and he actually claimed that the DNA found on Mr. Wrighton's body may have been due to the fact that the pair crossed paths in the woods that day. But a jury at Nottingham Crown Court quickly dismissed these claims and actually only took 49 minutes to find him guilty. During the 2-week trial, the court heard how Mr. Wrighton was attacked while walking his 2 dogs in Woodland on August the 5th and was unfortunately declared dead at the scene. His 2 dogs were found unharmed near the pensioner's body. As I said before, his death was actually initially treated as unexplained, as police believed that such savagery could have only been committed by an animal. However, a murder inquiry was launched just 2 days after his post-mortem examination, which found the victim appeared to have multiple stab wounds to his head and neck. Alexander Palmer of Cringleford, Norfolk, was arrested a week after the discovery of Mr. Wrighton's body. The jury was told how police were initially unaware of Palmer until a psychologist who had previously treated him read press reports and said she thought he could be someone worth speaking to. The court went on to hear how, while Alexander Palmer was in the army, he was injured as the victim of an assault, and this seemed to have triggered problems, and he subsequently required mental health professionals to look at him. He claimed that he had a voice in his head called Little Alex, which told him to harm or kill people and dog walkers. Prosecutor Stephen Spence said it was no coincidence that Palmer, who left the army in November 2015, was in the vicinity at the time of the killing. He went on to say Alex Palmer went there that day to carry out his ambition, to carry out what he had written about, to carry out what he had spoken about with his psychologist. Alexander Palmer decided not to give evidence, but his barrister David Spence told jurors there was no direct evidence to link him to the killing. While Palmer's DNA was found on the victim, and vice versa, Mr. Spence said it was at the level that could be explained. In a statement, Mr. Wrighton's family said, "The shock of it has been compounded by the fact that he was such a lovely gentleman who people always warmed to. We have all been struggling to come to terms with losing him in such a way, and our mum, his wife of 59 years, has been left bereft and lonely. We are so grateful to the police force for the huge amount of work they did to achieve today's result and for the kindness and understanding they have given us. We also thank again the local dog walkers and residents for their cooperation and support." However, they went on to add that the revelations of evidence relating to the mental health of Alexander Palmer have shocked, astounded and angered us. We feel that his mental health professionals failed him, both with his family as well as ours. My mum, brother, myself and our children now not only feel grief but anger, as we believe this crime could have been prevented. I will now proceed to show you the full clip of Alexander Palmer's police interview. Here you can actually see the severity of his mental health issues, and to be honest, I'm actually baffled how other mental health professionals didn't actually section him and let him just roam the streets, especially when we're hearing now that he actually told mental health professionals that he was hearing voices in his head and These voices were actually telling him to kill people, especially dog walkers. So yeah, please be sure to watch the video, and I'll be giving my thoughts after you see the clip of the interview.
Just for the purposes of the DVD, Alex, can I get you to introduce yourself, please, with your full name and your date of birth?
Alexander Hobbs Palmer, born 8th of the 9th, 93.
Thank you. Is there a different Alex?
Times, yes.
Okay, who's he?
He used to manifest himself as a physical hallucination, but now he's just a voice.
Is he still with us?
Yes.
Is he here today?
Yes.
Where is he now?
What is it, man?
He's there, is he? What, behind you, or?
It's... Yeah, like it's coming from behind me, but also in your head.
So was Alex there that day? The other Alex?
He's always there, so
He's
yes.
always there, so he would have been with you, okay? Was he? Do you remember him talking to you on that day?
No.
You don't?
No.
But you say he talks to you every day.
Yes.
He's there laughing at you.
Laughing.
But you say he doesn't tell you what to do.
No.
He doesn't force you to do things or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Tell me about your registration plate, because that's unusual. What's the story behind that?
That's what my Catholic grandmother-in-law keeps saying. It was
What,
just
with the 666?
yeah.
Okay. How did you come by that registration plate?
My mum got it for my birthday.
Okay, so is there any significance to the numbers?
No, just
No.
I'm a little devil, and she's just.
Was that the joke, was
yeah.
it? As I said, the EFIT was prepared from a description. Have a look at that. What would you say about that?
That's a pretty good likeness.
Okay. What sort of knife is it, Alex?
The one you see there.
But what's its purpose?
To look good.
Can you explain to me why your DNA is on that man?
I'm afraid I can't without knowing.
You don't need to know. It's irrelevant where it is. You say you haven't met him. Why is your DNA on him?
For instance, I could have lost a hair follicle and it caught on his shoe. That's just me speculating, but without knowing, I couldn't venture a guess
Okay.
or explain
How had you seen that image?
on the news.
On the news? What, on television news?
No, on my phone.
On your phone? So going through, okay. Had you taken an interest in it?
I had, because it said East Harling, and I knew East Harling.
Yeah. Did it say the date?
I think so. Guessing it would have, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Did you not think at any point, I would have been there on that date?
No, I didn't think about it.
Do you not think to yourself, actually, I was down in the woods at that point, I better phone in and let the police know?
And say what?
Say I was there. As other people have been doing, many hundreds of people have been doing, phoning in about this murder.
Yes.
That's normal behaviour, isn't it? To phone in, I was there. Either you saw something or didn't see something. So what, can you tell me why you didn't phone in?
I didn't think about it.
See, I would suggest to you there's nothing random about it. You have an interest in knives and weaponry and militaria. You have an interest in dissection, in killing. It's not random.
No, but it's...
You've got an interest, haven't you?
I do.
You have a fascination, don't you?
I do.
There's nothing random about that, Alex.
No, but it's...
You collect weapons, you own weapons, you've been in the forces, you know the tactics.
To me, it just seems...
You know how to kill somebody, don't you?
awfully
You've been
convincing.
trained. See it from my point of view, where I'm sitting. How does this look?
It looks suspicious.
Oh, it's more than suspicious, Alex. I'll ask you again. Were you involved in the murder of Peter Wrighton?
No comment.
After this chilling interview and subsequent court proceedings, Alexander Palmer, aged 24 of 3C Away, Cringleford, was sentenced to life imprisonment to serve a minimum term of 28 years. Now, I'll be going into my thoughts in the next section of the video, so please be sure to listen. Now, my thoughts are, well, I think it's a common theme in my videos, to be honest, with the cases that I've seen. At some point, these people have been failed, whether it be the actual perpetrator or the victim. If a mental health professional cannot find something like this and think, okay, this guy's a danger to the public, I feel like he or she is in the complete wrong profession. As us as the public, I'm sure you watching at home, you can see this guy is not alright in the head. This guy should not be walking around the streets. He needs help. But yet again, society as a whole has been let down, because he killed Peter Wrighton, but this could have been anyone. This could have been someone's granddad, someone's mum, someone's sister, and it's just really unfortunate that it's actually happened. Also, to add, the family's anger towards the actual mental health professionals, I totally agree, and God forbid, if this was anyone in my family, I'll be feeling the exact same way as them, and they have more than a right to feel aggrieved to this. I feel like they deserve answers, and these people who actually miss these signs need to be held to account. And going forward, we need to remodel these so-called mental health professionals and their processes, because evidently, time and time again, people are being not recognised as threats to the public, and they're going off to do crazy things like this. It's not the first time this has happened, and it definitely won't be the last. So, yeah, I think a serious remodelling of how we look at these people, how they're actually sectioned, and what's actually been done to help these people should definitely be looked at again, because it's not working, especially with cuts to like things like the NHS and stuff. I don't think it's anything good to go forward. If anything, it sounds like it's going to get worse. So I think we need to definitely target the problem at source and include early intervention measures to actually identify these people. But yeah, I'd like to just offer my condolences to Peter Wrighton's family, and we sincerely hope something like this never ever happens again.